Good evening. Good evening. Hello, each and every one of you today on this wonderful Wednesday evening. It is January 4th, 2023. I'm Carolyn Jones here, Chance of a Lifetime Coaching, and it is now 6 and 9 for Conversations with Carolyn. I would like for each of one of you to take a little time out and share with your friends, share with your family, share with someone that you wouldn't mind hearing. Great stuff tonight as we're talking about the burning bowl. That's right, we're talking about the burning bowl. And a lot of times people are like, what's the burning bowl? What's the burning bowl? Well, that's why I want you to get your friends, tag somebody, let them know that the burning bowl is about to be discussed and you really don't want to miss it. No, you don't. So take a few moments here and have someone to join in. Who is your favorite person tonight you want to join the conversation? Well, all you need to do is go right ahead on, tag somebody, let them know that we are on the air. That's right. I want to say that as you embrace 2023, we want to make sure that we do it in love, and we do it in peace, and that we do it with every intention that is known to your heart. That's what we're talking about, doing it with purpose. And this has been just a totally great evening. It's been a great week. We've had a lot going on coming out of 2022. We've had a lot going on coming up out of the holidays, spending time with family. And then again, getting bombarded again with some of the sicknesses, illnesses. We know a lot is going on. So I trust that many of you are well on tonight. I trust that many of you are on your way to a brand new and better you. But we're not talking about just for the year. What we're talking about is something that's going to set the rest of your life. We're talking about something for your future. That's why we're talking about something for your future. So I want to make sure that you are tuned in, zoned in. We're talking about the burning bowl. And a lot of times we do New Year's resolutions. Well, I'm not one of those that set resolutions. I started doing resolutions several years ago, and in that I discovered that there's so much more to being able to set yourself a new creations, to set yourself in a new brand than it is to set yourself with resolutions. However, if you do decide to make resolutions, just make sure that you do your resolutions in short, timely sequences. Because what I found out over the years is that I overcomplex myself. I set such high resolutions, such high goals that it was almost kind of hard to meet because I didn't strategically set them out in small increments. So if you are doing resolutions, it's something you may want to think about is just doing them in very, very small spaces. Yeah. So who's all out there? If you're out there tonight, I want you to drop a heart, drop a like. Let's see what comments that we do have. And I see if you are actually joining us tonight via FaceTime, Facebook. Hey, Honey Bun, glad you're watching. If you're joining us through Facebook tonight, there is on StreamYard, there's a little permissions kind of, so to speak, that you have to give Streamline permission to use your name. So if you're out there tonight and you need that, I just go to the permissions part of StreamYard and be able to give permission to use your name. Otherwise, on the StreamYard end, I see Facebook user, but I'm not able to see the name. So with that being said, I just trust that you are at a place tonight that really resonate with the Burning Bowl celebration. And we're talking about being able to clear out our minds and clear out our spaces, clear out our headspace, and get geared up for making sure that there are other areas that we can put some new resources, tap some new energies in. And once again, tag somebody, let somebody know that Conversations with Carolyn is now on the air, and we will have an opportunity to chat. We'll have an opportunity to talk tonight about the Burning Bowl and what does the Burning Bowl do. And so I'm just going to give a few more people a chance to come in. We see that people are still are chiming in. So I'm going to give a few more minutes for that. I just wanted to come into the chat tonight so that we can have a brief conversation about making sure that what we do today is something that will totally construct who we are tomorrow and beyond. We're talking about more than just a year. We're talking about the rest of our lives. So I trust that as you are coming off of the um, holiday vibes and the goods, the bad, the indifferent, the woes, the blues, the victories, the triumphs, the bliss, the time spent with family and friends. And I trust that those times were valuable times that enabled you to be set new traditions, set new family outings and things of that nature, because you do know that just because things are put in expectations and ritualistic, every year we do this, every year we do this, every year we do that. Well, now is a time that we can think strategically about setting new traditions. We can think strategically about making new ways to have fun and embrace our family and our loved ones in such a way that it's unique, that it's something that gives you the pleasure, it gives you the glory, it gives you so much aha that you can't wait. You just can't wait to be with them again. You can't wait to interact again. You can't wait to create another reason to celebrate, get ready for that next occasion. And that's what the Burning Bowl is about. Because I'm going to say in 2022, or in any year prior, in any day prior to January 4th of 2023, the Burning Bowl it's an experience where you can take and absolutely put to pass. You can absolutely bury. You can absolutely rid yourself of having to go through that, which creates a barrier for you not being able to moving forward in confidence, moving forward in peace, moving forward in anything that's not going to be accommodating to you, your family, your loved ones for the rest of your life. And so the Burning Bowl, it's part of the mindfulness series. And if you are one of those persons who is truly able, apt, and adventurous of seeking new, innovative, untraditional ways of finding self-containment, finding ways that make you free and make you feel good. Hi, KK, New Mindset. I'm glad you're watching. But tonight we're talking about the Burning Bowl, and we were giving a few more people a chance to get in. I know it's one of those evenings for me. It's been quite a hectic evening, and I'm still doing the 9 to 5 and moving through the traffic and some of everything that wanted to come up. But we are here tonight, and we are here tonight to just have a brief conversation about burning the things of the past, about burning things that truly have crippled you, handicap you from being able to move from where you are to where you not only want to be, but where you need to be able to sustain your mental space in this time day. Hello, Andrea Catrice Williams. Glad you're here this evening. Once again, we are talking about the Burning Bowl. We're talking about an experience that will allow you to release. It's kind of like kenosis. And when you're going through the spirit of kenosis, you are emptying out everything that's within you so that you can contain or bring in the greater spirits, the greater heights of things that are happening and to happen in your life. And so today, I just want to introduce to you my Burning Bowl celebration. I, of course, instead of making New Year's resolutions, instead of following the same traditions many have followed in the past, celebrating New Year Eve, I decided to do my Burning Bowl celebration on that particular evening. Now, I've done the Burning Bowl ceremony many times, but I have never introduced it. I've never brought it forward, but I wanted to share that with you. This burning bowl can be a totally experience to release those distractions, dysfunctions, to be able to release those elements of energies that keep you in vibration, keep you depressed, keeping you unsettled, keeping you uncomfortable, anything that's not in alignment with you reaching your potential, reaching your goals, you being totally happy. I mean, when was the last time that you were actually happy? I mean, really, really happy. You weren't sad, you weren't depressed, you weren't anxious about, oh, well, what if this doesn't go right? What if this doesn't go right? What is in all of this? When was the last time that you were actually that happened? Well, tonight I want to introduce you to an experience that can lead you to the path of freedom. And there's something about being free in your mind, your body, and your soul that makes the difference of how it is that you move forward into the new you. 2023 is about rebranding. It's about recreating. And it's what I mean about because we've already been branded, we've been created. But how about this? How about creating a you that you've never seen before? How about creating the you that you always thought inside, oh, I wonder if I really would like to do this, but I wonder what people would think. I really want to do this, but I really don't have the resources right now. I really want this. And all of those I really want, but those conjunctions, but, and all of that stop you in your movement. It stop you in your tracks. Well, tonight I want to introduce the burning bowl so that you can release the past so that you can embrace the peace. Anytime that you want to clear out any unwanted memories, conditions from your life, it could even be a lot of times we are set with trauma, with different types of trauma, because we have that visual. We've seen some trauma, something that brought trauma to our lives, and we have that visual. And every time that visual comes to us, it brings us down. Every time that visual comes to us, it gives us that depressing. Every time that vision, hi Toothless Tiger, glad to see you out there tonight, Cheryl. We're talking about the burning bowl. We're talking about being able to release the past so that you can embrace the peace. And there have been many times that we've had these unwanted conditions that have traveled into our headspace, traveled into our lives, traveled into our situations that left us feeling totally isolated, totally paraplegic, to where we couldn't move forward. Well, tonight, the burning bowl is a ritual that I want to share with you that has truly kept me sane. I tell you, it's kept me sane. My burning bowl ceremony has truly kept me in a place where I could see again, because all of those unwanted memories, those unwanted visuals of trauma, it often collapsed my spirit of moving forward and being totally, totally free and being totally, totally me. So I don't want you to go through 2023 saying, this year I got to do this. I want you to go through this knowing that my future depends on what I do today. My future is about what I do today, not about just for a year. That's something for just a year. You make a resolution or goal for just a year. You set it for a year. And what happens in that year? If you've met them, haven't met them, do you start again? What do you do? Well, what I want to introduce tonight is an opportunity and experience for the rest of your life. So Elizabeth Howard, she's one of those that I follow, and she has so much to offer. She does her burning bowl ceremonies as well as many other people on the spiritual path. I've chosen the spiritual path because it's a path that allows my soul to connect with my God. It allows my energies to flow in such a way that whatever comes my way, I channel that so that I come out with me and me alone at a place of peace like I've never known. And believe me, I'm not talking about something, something I read, something. No, I'm talking about something that I've experienced, because I'm almost certain, had I not began the practice of the meditation, the practice of the mindfulness, the practice of just taking moments to settle with my soul, I could have been embarked with several mental collapses. I'm telling you. And it's good to be able to say, I'm here today because I took care of myself. And that's what I want you to do today. And the burning bowl, it's a ritual that offers a sacred and powerful way to release negativity. The goal of the burning bowl is to make space for new beginnings. It can be done at any place. It can be done in your home, alone, gathering with others. It can be done using a bowl, a vase, or it can also be done by going to your sink. Sometimes I've done this. I've taken my burning bowl material and I've gone to the sink, and I've literally used the sink and I've cut it up. And hi, Daryl Kincaid. Hey, cousin, glad you're watching. I've cut it up and was there and allowed myself the opportunity to just pour the water on the fire if it got too much. But you always want to be in a space where fire can be contained. But the burning bowl is an opportunity for you to be able to connect with yourself, to connect with moving the negativity and creating a space. Yes, creating a space for you to be able to be at peace. So I want to talk about being able to take the burning bowl and make it work for you. So one of the things that you're going to tell yourself is that easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. Now is the operative words, my friends. Now is the operative word. It's where you become, hey, Naomi, hey, Sarah, glad you're out there, where you become totally possible now. And so I want to talk with you about things that you can gather, things that you will need for your burning bowl. So what you will need for your burning bowl is a tablet or a paper, a note, or something. Hi, Marilyn, glad you're watching. Something that you can write down everything that's hindering you up until this very moment. You'll have a piece of paper, a pen or a pencil, scissors, lighter. I always use a candle, incense if you have them. And then I always have my frequencies. And your music can be anything from soft melody, if you want to choose to religious, gospel music. It's going to be the music that is so relative to your frequency, because you want to always go to a high frequency. What I mean about going to a high frequency is the point of music that make you say, ah, the point of music that says yes, the point of music that takes your body from blase to yes, 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 where your head go to bobbing. Sometimes you go to popping your fingers, and sometimes it's just swaying back and forth. That's that vibration. That's that frequency we're talking about. So you're going to get your things. You're going to get your candle, your incense or incense cones if you have them. It's that's optional. But I always say you will. It's instrumental that you have a candle, and then you also are going to want to make sure that you have your pencil, you have your pencil or pen, you'll have your paper. And what you do, you take a moment and you write down everything on that paper, everything that you don't like. I don't like the fact that, for example, I don't like the way I feel when I take this medicine and the side effects. Well, I write that down because what that tells me is that I will now be in alignment with food choices, additional food choices. Am I going to plant-based? What I have to come in alignment with something that's going to get me off of the med so that I won't have the side effects. I don't like the way that I feel when I don't have enough money. I don't like the fact that I don't have as much money as I want. I don't like how I feel when I go to work. I don't like how I feel. Whatever it is, I don't like this, or I would rather have this. I would rather have that. Everything that has been a negative to you, and for any day up until January 4th, 2023, that is what you begin to write down. You begin to write that down. You begin to write that down, and you write it down, and you keep writing. And believe me, once you start writing, you're gonna play your music. And for me, as I stated, I like to use different types of positive meditation music. I like Lenara Stellar. She has a lot of positive music. Even India Ari. But you're going to want something that's instrumental. You don't really want a lot of words. You want something instrumental, because what we're doing, once again, we're lining ourselves up so that we can receive. And you don't want any messages, you just want the music. You don't want any words or any lyrics, you just want the music, because the music is the line of attention. It's that line of relevance that goes from God, the cosmos, and our inner being, and our intentions, and our mindset, everything that's inside of our soul, so that we can let go of the negativity, because our words are so powerful. Our words are ever so powerful. Once again, easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. I want you to take a moment and repeat those words to yourself. If you can't say them out loud, mentally say them in your mind. Easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. That's the operative word, now. For centuries, indigenous people groups used smoke as a symbol of their thoughts and prayers rising to the Great Spirit. Once again, we release our thoughts through the smoke of the incense, through the smoke of the candles. And once you have those candles and incense burning, this is where our symbol of our thoughts and our prayers are rising forth to our Most High God, rising forth for our ancestors to be beckoned into, aha, I am now ready to ascend and hear the plea of my loved ones. Our ancestors are waiting on us, wanting us to come into a place of agreement so that they can be able to help not only live out for themselves, but help us in moving forward to a place that we can't alone. Whatever the circumstances, whatever your circumstance is tonight, whatever the purpose is that you want to release and let go, to shift our consciousness, it's about becoming still, naming what you want to release and letting it go. When you let go and let God, we experience what? Freedom. Letting go opens us to the power of inspiration, insight, wisdom, and love. Think about that. When we let go, we are opening up to the power of inspiration, insight, wisdom, and love. I want you to know that you can start your burning bowl ritual or celebration by bringing to your mind what it is that you need to release. What are the feelings that come to you? If you just take a quick moment to ask tonight, what is it that I want to release? What is it that I need to be free of that's been hindering me? I'm thinking about this all the time. This is always bothering me. This thought, it's disturbing me. This place that I'm in, it's just hindering me. And all of those things that you don't even have control of, but it's bothering you. Release it tonight. And you release it tonight by writing it down. And once I want you to go back and listen to this video and take notes of the things that I'm telling you, and that you can have your burning bowl celebration and deliver yourself from everything that's clouding your mind and your heart and your spirit, and you're not able to move forward in the peace that you know that you deserve. You know, for years and years, you've been laboring and sowing seeds of kindness. You've been laboring and sowing seeds of performance, working on a job 20, 30 years, but it's not time for retirement. The inflation is, things are going out of your control. But letting that go tonight is going to give you a better feeling of how it is that you transition with the differences that will be happening, because we are just beginning to experience a lot of the things to come and things that we will have no control of. But it is once we learn the practice of the power of our words and how our words can totally set us free, it's when we can realize that regardless of what is to come, because of God and the ancestors, we just got to stay calm, stay still, stay in the now, and breathe. So going back to that question, what is one thing? We're just talking about one thing that you're to release. Because if you don't release it, it'll set yourself into a oblivion of mental imbalances. And what I mean by that, if there's something that's on your mind, every time you think about that, oh man, and it makes you so sad. And you think about it, you get a visual of it, and you be like, oh man, and it puts you in sad. But no, what do? Now you have to realize that visual, I need to release it. I need to release it, because from now on, if that visual comes, I can slap it in the hand. First off, I can embrace it, say, hey, not now. Nope, not now. I don't know if you many have seen the movie Nope, but nope. And Toothless Tiger's on it. She got a new slogan. She say, not me. Use that tonight. Not me. But here's the thing about it is we set our minds on a place of intention. So the burning bowl will work for you when you come out of what does Ray Hagen say? That the circle in front of me is all that I know. But it's when you open that circle, move beyond that circle into experience and explore a whole new different type of feeling in your mind, body, and soul. And that's where it really is, in your individual mind, body, and soul. So then, now that you thought about that one thing, We're going to talk about what you're going to write on that paper. Is because when I did my New Year's Eve, I had 2 pages front and back. I did. I did. And what happened, how I ended up getting that, I had my music on, I had my candles going, I had my incense cones going, I had and I was drinking water. I didn't drink wine or anything. I just drank water. And as I'm writing, my mind is just going of the, oh, okay, no, I don't want that anymore. I don't want that anymore. And just writing and writing and writing and writing. And before I knew it, I had 2 pages. You don't have to have 2 pages. You could just have one line, one word, but anything, everything that you want to release. And you write it on that piece of paper. Letting go begins the moment you put that pen to paper. Letting go begins the moment you write that thing down. It is your conscious awareness that begins the activation of the release of problems, thoughts, and things in your life. Things can be moved from your life by the very beginning of your conscious mind. So, and that's what I mean. When I started writing, because my conscious mind kicked on, that conscious button kicked on, it zoomed on. And what that did for me, it started me releasing all my problems, all the things I didn't want. I described the events as sometimes I was vivid with more things, some things I wasn't. This is your time. You can just be as creative as you want to be. It can be as simple as a name, a word, or whatever. But let your heart be open to the flow as it releases old wounds, negativity, unhealthy thought patterns. You don't want to take any of that with you into this next year. And it's important that you visualize you visualize the thoughts. You visualize what you're doing. Visualize the smoke taking your thoughts. So as you write them down, and you have your lighter or matches, whatever you're going to use. But as I often said, you can use a bowl, but whatever bowl that you're going to use, you want to make sure that it is it can contain the fire. You want to make sure that it is not a more of a decorative bowl, but a functional bowl where you can burn. And so it could be anything from ceramic, granite, but a bowl, or it could be, as I said, it could be just the sink. It could be the sink. But what you're going to do, you're going to take those, once you have all your thoughts written down of everything you want to take, you don't want to take with you one more day, not even one more hour once this video is over. But then you're going to cut. A lot of times I'll take my scissors and I'll cut that paper. I'll take my scissors and I'll cut it. And when I cut it makes it easier for me when I light it. And sometimes I'll take just the page itself and light it. But you have to be very careful because you always want to contain the fire. All right? Always have a little water somewhere in case of control, and you just safely splatter it out. But one thing about it is that you are not going to have enough of a paper trail that's going to be very that will set alarm fires, but you do want to be conscious of the fact that the fire can get out of control. But you want to contain it, because what you're going to do, you're going to take that paper that you've written down, you either cut it, tear it, or you can just hold it from the end and you light it. You take your lighter, matches, whatever you use, but I like the long stem lighters, and you light it. And as you're lighting it, you're going to go back to easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. So your music is going, right? Your candles and your incense, they're burning. The smoke is what you are visualize. They're taking your thoughts. Once again, as you're burning, and this is mine. This is just something that as an example. You choose whatever words you want to use that's going to resonate why you choose to burn this negativity in your life. Easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. Once again, now is such the operative word. And your fire ceremony, it's going. And so, once again, you're going to visualize the smoke as taking your thoughts, taking them to God. The smoke is taking your thoughts, taking them to God, the Most High, taking your thoughts to our ancestors, taking that negativity, giving it to God. And when it goes up, you release, and God has it. And when you come down, bring it down, you're in control. Visualize the smoke taking your negativity, taking your wounds, taking the molestation, taking the rejection, taking the lack, all of the things that are barriers that's not allowing you to be happy, not allowing you to be at peace, not allowing you to be at joy. And you're giving it to the Most High. And once you do that, you watch the paper burn. And you watch it. And you watch it. You watch it because you're saying, no more. No more. No more. Bye-bye. No reincarnation. So when that thing try to come up again tomorrow or within the next hour, it's going to come because it doesn't want to let go. But remember, oh, no, the smoke got it. God got it. No reincarnation here. It's gone. It's gone. And you watch that being released from you. You watch the unwanted thoughts rising up in the smoke. You watch that unwanted hurt being released from you. That's part of the burning bowl celebration because you're celebrating all of that stuff being gone. You're celebrating all of that agony of defeat. It's no longer there. You're celebrating because you have what? You won again. You won again. Allow yourself to experience whatever you're feeling: fear, anxiety, sadness, grief, loss, gratitude, whatever. Let those feelings lift as the fire consumes your paper. You're going to offer a confirmation of release. Today, I release what I don't want. I let go and I let the Most High God do the work in this sacred experience. In this, I am healed. I am renewed. This is what you do. As soon as that fire goes out, that's done. Excuse me, that's done. And you offer this affirmation. You begin to speak to yourself. Speak to yourself in the I am, knowing that I am healed. I am renewed. No more of whatever you just burned away. No more of that at all. It's gone. You're going to bring that ceremony, that celebration to a close with that affirmation. Once again, you make your own affirmation. You can use this one and expand from it, or you can use just parts of it. Shorten. This is where you let your creative juices flow. Let it flow from within. It's like spoken word poetry. You know, that is the most beautiful poetry because it's natural. It's so unwarranted. It's not rehearsed. It's just totally new. It's birthing. And this is what the burn bowl does. It releases the negative so that the natural can come through. And you also, you want to look at the fact that you open your heart to love. Yes. Tell yourself that you open your heart to love. You are blessed with an abundance of peace, joy, and harmony. Tell yourself that right now. Tell yourself right now that I open my heart to love. I am blessed with an abundance of peace, joy, and harmony. Tell yourself that. Let's do it one more time because it feels so good. I open my heart to love, and I am blessed with an abundant peace, joy, and harmony. Once the paper has been burned and cooled, you now choose to scatter or blow the ashes into the wind or pour them into a body of water from you and your property. And once again, if you're in the sink, if you're in the bathroom, often once it's cooled down, I just take a paper towel, a tissue, whatever, pull it up and trash it in the toilet, let it go down the drain. It's perfectly good because it's waste. Once again, I often, this is one of the things that I do when I look at the ashes, then that once all of that is consumed, the scripture, there's beauty for ashes. A lot of times we go through so much pain. A lot of times we go through so much uncertainty. A lot of times we go through stuff that we don't even think we should go through. A lot of times we go through stuff and we say, okay, God, haven't I paid for that? Haven't I done that? Haven't I done that? And we go through so much till finally, when all of it is consumed and the ashes are there, then the beauty comes in knowing that I am now free. The beauty comes in knowing I now no longer hostage. I'm no longer enslaved with chains of the bondage of negativity because it's done. It's burned. It's over. And you see the beauty of ashes, because if you look at the ashes, coal, the ashes is the color coal, and coal is what? Coal is such a resourceful a mineral. Coal is so valuable because what happens when you burn the diamonds and you burn it to its refinery, the ashes is so valuable. So there's beauty in ashes. So a lot of times I look at it and then I look at myself and look at the beauty and what the Most High God has created in me. I look at the beauty of what just came out of me so that I can move forward in the divine purpose that I was destined to be here. Same with you. There's a divine purpose. Each and every one of you that have the opportunity to listen to me tonight, there is a divine purpose. Just only you with your DNA. Even if you have a twin, that twin does not have your purpose. You have your own DNA. You have your own purpose. Execute it tonight. Embrace it tonight. Elevate it tonight. Burn what does not resonate and matter to you. And then you want to make a list for tomorrow. That's right. Once you've completed your ritual, now is a good time to consider the future. That's why I wanted to just say tonight, it's not about for the year. It's about for your future. For your future. Set aside some time to journal, just kind of write or just visualize. Some people don't like to write, but just visualize what you want to take place of what has been released. So you released all the negativity. So what's going to go in that place? What are you going to place in that place that's going to give you what you need to experience the life you want to have? How do you want it to take shape? That's where you begin to elevate. That's where you begin to pour back in. That kenosis, what's gone out, now you pour back in. That's what matters, what you begin to put in. And that's where you say, I open my heart to love, and I am blessed with an abundance of peace, joy, and harmony. That's where you say, today I release what I don't want. Yeah. You release what you don't want. You release what you don't want. Let go and let the Most High God do the work in this sacred experience. And it's sacred because you are valuable. You are divine. And there's no better time than to set that than now. Write your intentions in a journal, create it on a vision board, put it in a safe place. Set a reminder on your calendar for the next year to see how your vision has taken shape. Then you want to elevate it to the next year, to the next year. And what you really want to do is put together an opportunity for you to see your life in the your movements as your life. I'm getting ready to do what is called visual vase or visual cup. And I'll be partnering with Andrew's Craft Therapy. And it's going to be an opportunity for you to put your visions on a vase, on a glass, or a cup. And once you have that, it's not like a board that you can place and you have to go back to it or whatever you put away and you don't know what you did with it or whatever. But it's something that's a constant reminder. You'll always have it when you get ready to drink, if you choose to do it in a cup, or if it's a vase, you put it where on your desk or where you are, and you can always see the vision staring in front of you. So that's going to be coming. I want you to stay tuned and keep up. Do go make sure that you go on my page, www.chanceoflifetimecoaching.com. And once you'll get all of the information there. Once we're about to put it on the website, the upcoming events, we're going to be doing the visual vase or visual cup. And then we are also going to be doing some other fun things coming up. We're going to have an opportunity to perhaps have a dance class. Oh yeah. I found my passion. I found my stuff. I found out I love music. I love singing. I love dancing. So, we're going to put together some things where we are going to be intentional about the move that we make in our lives. I want you to make sure that what you do today is very, very impactful to you. What you do today is very, very intentional for you. And I do want to say that my Facebook has gone out. I can't see the comment. I can see the comments on Facebook. I don't see names. So remember, if you are not able to see StreamYard permissions today, just later on, just when you see it, I often will post it, and you can just click on that StreamYard link and it'll give you the tutorial. And all you have to do is say yes, and that you can give StreamYard permission to use your name, so I can see your name instead of Facebook user and things of that sort. I do want to say thank you for the time that you have spent with me on tonight. It has been such an awesome time because we want to take the moment and make it happen for us. We want to take the moment and truly, truly be a better you. And whatever that you is. See, a lot of times we get stuck in the you of what we think others want us to be. But the main thing is it's us. That's the main thing. It's us being who we want to be, want to create ourselves to be. But I want you all tonight, if you have enjoyed tonight, if there was something I said, something that resonated with you, want something, I think I may want to try that, just drop me a heart, drop me a like, drop a comment. The more you comment, the more I'm able to see that, hey, okay, I'm reaching somebody. The more you comment, it gives me an opportunity to see, okay, we're gelling. Okay. The more you comment, it gives me much of an insight on what future subjects may be. Next week, we will have Crystal Plummer. She is a real estate agent and broker. She is moving a lot of stuff in the Katy area, but she will be coming and she'll be talking about things about how it is if you want home ownership, if you want to do commercial investing. There are some things that she'll be sharing with us next week. It will be an opportunity to come back, join the conversation about home ownership, real estate, getting into real estate. A lot of people are looking to do an additional income this year. So that may be something you may want to come back and take a listen to. But that will be next week. And I just want you all to know that I am so very happy that each and every one of you have tuned in on tonight. I want you to share the video with your friends, share the video with your family, share the video with someone that would be interested in burning that negativity. It doesn't take long. It can be as long as you want to. Remember, all you need to do is make sure that you have your candles. I always use candles. I use my candle. I use my incense, and you can use incense cones. You can use the burning incense, but I like the of white sage. I like frankincense. I like the dragon blood, and and the dragon blood is just so much more intentional. And you also you want to get your bowl, or just simply use this, or just use the sink. You also want to get your lighter or your matches, whatever you want to use to ignite the flame. You're going to need your paper, and you're going to need a pen or pencil. Excuse me. And you want your music. You want your motivational music. Um, um, yeah. You want your motivational frequency music. Excuse me. Um, I think that's going to be about. But I wanted to just kind of allow you to kind of see, and this is something you'll have an opportunity if you want to make a list. You want your candles, your incense cones, your bowl or your sink, your lighter, paper, pen, your motivational frequency music. And remember, you want to be in an area that's going to be free of flames. So take this time, the burning bowl ceremony, and it's all about being able to burn the negativity. Burn the negativity, the wounds, the atrocities, burn all that stuff from your past, and being able to release all that negativity in such a sacred way so that you can be able to free yourself to bring in something totally wonderful, totally new, totally a source of freedom, a source of freedom. So what do you not want to hold on to one more day? What do you want to release that's holding you down like a ball of chains? What is it that's not allowing you to move forward? Burn it, burn it, burn it. Water is very mystical. So you'll see the power of the water on the flames once you douse the water. I like to let you let it burn completely out before you put the water on it, because you want to make sure it out on its own. You never want to put the water on it to burn out unless the fire is getting out of control. But you always want to let it burn out on its own. If you ever have to actually, for your incense cones or your candle, you don't want to blow it out like that. You always want to put a cylinder over it. You always want to put something over it to smolder it instead of blowing it, because you're using that oxygen to blow out the fire, and you're taking it away from yourself. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to put the cylinder over it, and the void of oxygen, you're not taking anything from yourself. You're incinerating it with the cylinder or something that's going to put it over it, because once again, you are reserving everything for yourself. Every ounce of oxygen you will need for yourself. So those are the things that you'll need: candles, incense cones, bowl, lighter, paper, pen, motivational frequency music. And remember, always want to want to set a mantra. You always want to say, I open my heart to love. I am bliss with an abundance of peace, joy, and harmony. You always, and once again, you set your own intentions. You create your own affirmations. Today I release what I don't want. Let go and let the Most High God do the work in this sacred experience. In this, I am healed and I am renewed. All right, everybody. It's been totally wonderful. I am Carolyn Jones, Chance of a Lifetime Coaching, and it has been another wonderful Wednesday conversations with you. And I wasn't able to get all of the Facebook comments, but I do want to thank you. Oh, Marilyn Jordan, thank you. See, I love it when people can come through with and like I said, for just take a moment, Facebook users, and just kind of go through all of that. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Once again, if this has been anything relative to you, if it's done anything for you, please drop some hearts, drop some likes. Most of all, share it with someone. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody didn't hear it tonight. If you know someone that's going through that can't seem to get that junk off of, it's time that, we make an agreement. Make that agreement with ourselves that what we're about to do is to be impeccable. And there's a book, and it's called The Four Agreements. And one of the very first agreements in that is that we have to be impeccable with our words. Impeccable, when you're talking about impeccable, that means, in the spiritual, it's without sin, just without blemish. It's just totally smooth and wonderful, without error. And that's how intentional we have to be with our choice of words. Our words have so much power. And if I didn't know that to be true, you wouldn't be able to hear it from me tonight. That's right. I feel so wonderful being able to break through bonds of barriers and to be free tonight. Am I through breaking bonds, barriers? No. Am I through and just being comfortable in the state that I'm in because I'm better than I was yesterday, 2 days, 10 years ago? Oh, no. I will continuously be breaking bonds, breaking barriers, because there's so much out there for me. There's so much out there. There's purpose for me to do. And I feel good for being here to be with you tonight. I'm going to say good night. My Cash App is $Carolyn M. Jones. I want to thank you for your generosity. I want to thank you for your support. And once again, remember, you are light. In Irish, she says, I am light. Excuse me, I am light. So I'm going to go. This coughing spell is trying to come back on. But hey, I've been here with you an hour. It's been great. It's been fun. Remember the words of Maya Angelou: if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know just how amazing you can be. And you know me, Carolyn Jones with Chance of a Lifetime Coaching says, move forward with confidence. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next week. Don't forget, Crystal Plummer will be here. Invite your friends, talk about home ownership, investment, real estate, all that great stuff. But tonight we want you to get ready, get set, and prepare your burning bowl. Once again, you might have to come back, take some notes, join me. Hey, if you a burning bowl, a ritual ceremony, contact me. We'll get it done. Glad you're here tonight. Carolyn Jones, Chance of Lifetime Coaching, www.chanceoflifetimecoaching.com. See you next week.